to make colorful succulents. Some of the succulents can change colors. This is the unique characteristic of this plant. You can have different colors in one plant. There are 4 factors that can make colorful succulent: temperature, sunlight, water, and soil mix. They can affect the color of the plant. The most influential factor is the amount of sunlight the succulent receives. Moderate light stress can bring out beautiful shades. But be careful with direct sunlight. It might cause sunburn and kill your plant. You need to acclimatize your plant before stressing them. Temperature can make your succulents colorful. It is because it is one of the characteristics of the plant to adapt to its environment. Observe your succulent in 4 seasons. The color of your plant is different from summer to winter. Not all the succulents can change color, but most of the succulents do able to change color. Colder temperatures can bring out colors in succulents. Most plants typically have slow growth in the colder seasons and change color and shape to adapt to the drop in temperature. Darker colors attract heat, which helps plants survive in cooler temperatures. This is why leaves change color in the fall and why some succulents change color in cold temperatures. But don't leave them when it's below minimum cold hardiness. That is the reason why it is important to know the plant before exposing them to cold. The succulents prefer temperate climate with the temperature of 60 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Temperature from 80 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit can help the succulents maintain their deep colors. The color intensifies when the temperature drops to 40s. But be aware that temperature below 40 degrees Fahrenheit or higher than 90 degrees Fahrenheit. They are not recommended temperature, especially if your succulent is not acclimatized. That is the reason why I built structures to protect my succulents from temperature changes on these ranges. I don't have to transfer them when this range of temperature comes. I can just change the covering. I built pergolas so they can get enough sunlight during spring and fall, but protect them from the intense heat of summer and from frost during winter. During summer, I use agri-fabric sunblock. And during winter, I use frost blanket. I remove the cover when the temperature is right. Sun can change the color of the succulent. The plant can produce chemicals to prevent burning. It is like our skin. Our melanin prevents us from being sunburned. During the extended exposure of sun, the plant produces anthocyanin and carotenoid to protect them. Anthocyanin gives plants their red, blue, or purple color. Carotenoid gives plants a yellow or orange color. These are the steps to acclimatize and to make your succulents colorful using sunlight. Number 1. When you have a new plant, first thing you do is to put the plant under a bright shade. It's shaded but there's a lot of light. Example of this area is your patio. Leave the plants in that place for 7 days. Allow it to adjust with your environment. Number 2. Move to a partial sun location. The location should have about 4 hours sun in the morning and bright shade the rest of the day. Here, give another 7 days to adapt. I use my pergola here. Number 3. You can now expose the plant to direct sunlight. But this depends on the temperature. You can start this step once the temperature is between the ideal ranges, which is 40 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. The best time to do this is during fall season. Pay attention to your succulents to catch signs of fading and sunburn. Relocate when you see signs of sunburn. Putting the succulent in the right location will save endless troubleshooting and will prevent them to be killed. Again, it is important to know your succulent. Not all the succulents will survive direct sunlight. These are the examples of succulents that can tolerate full sun: sedum, agave and cacti. Sun-loving succulents tend to be shades of pink, red and purple. Their pigments become more vibrant when they are exposed to more sunlight. Varieties that can tolerate low light indoor conditions are mostly those with green color. They have high chlorophyll content to help absorb any available sunlight. Examples of these are Haworthia, jade plant, kalanchoe and aloe vera. You can also bring out a plant's color with water. Cutting back on water can also induce flush pigments. But be careful, too long drought can also kill your plant. Watering the succulents regularly often revert to shades of green. When the succulent receives a little less water than usual, they have to store water inside their leaves. The leaves then become fatter, juicier and tend to flush pigments or change color. The key is to make sure you deprive your plant just enough to let its color show, but not too long that will kill your plant. Let your succulents soil dry completely between waterings to safely do this. Succulents that can change color are aloes, aeoniums, crassulas, echeverias, sedums, kalanchoes, sempervivums and euphorbias. The last factor that can affect the color of the succulent is the soil mix. Soil should be porous and well drained with at least 50% inorganic matter. The plant cannot grow well if there are too much organic like peat moss. Porous materials such as perlite or pumice can improve drainage, promote root health, and prevent root rot. Succulents can maintain their vibrant colors if they are thriving in the proper condition. We have to try to copy their natural habitat where they originally came from. That's all for now. I hope you learned from this video. Press subscribe and share to support my channel. Press the bell button to be notified with my upcoming videos. Thank you.